Dre long pan a topic, Ali pan a rocket. Muscle confusion in my try make logic. Dre say fi stop it when Rochelle pan a unicorn. Common sense a coming back to base like a uniform. Wagwan. Best podcast in the broadcast. Listen when indoors, listen first class. Talk about enough things make you start laugh. Best podcast in the world. Wagwan. Best podcast in the world.
Wagwan, everybody, wagwan.
Yeah, we're there.
Greetings from the Most High. Joe.
Jesus Christ.
All right, guys, just a little bit of housekeeping before we get started. We have a YouTube channel. If you don't already know, now you know. The YouTube channel is the Wagwan Podcast. Please subscribe, like, and share any of our content. Feel free to tell a friend.
Yes. And if you want us to talk about something that you want to hear about, email us at wagwanpodcasts@gmail.com, WAHGWAN podcast@gmail.com. And we're also on Instagram. Follow us, comment. Yeah.
We're also found on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, SoundCloud, Amazon Music, and all your other favorite streaming platforms. If it's a platform for streaming, we are definitely on it. Make sure you check us out.
Today, we're talking about pet peeves. Now, if anybody knows me, they hard knows that I have a bunch of pet peeves. And I'm interested to hear the pet peeves coming from the Baba and the Shelly Belly. Because y'all both act like y'all are chill, and I can see that you guys got a bunch of pet peeves. So I'm not even going to
Me
start.
never tell us I'm chill still, you know. Me never have no conversation I'm chill. Okay. But Dre, before we get into this, what is a pet peeve? What do you mean by that?
So a pet peeve is little things that you find annoying, whether it's just things you find annoying in the world that people do, when people do it to you, like just things you find annoying.
Okay.
That's what a pet. Let's Google it.
Little things.
So another question.
Little things that have a big impact on your spirit and your soul.
There you go.
Mercy.
There you go.
Can a pet peeve break a relationship? Is it big enough to break a relationship? For you, Ali and Andre?
So for me, no. I think if a violation of a couple of pet peeves, like if it's enough to break your relationship, it's not a pet peeve, it's a problem. Right? Yeah.
So one little mosquito.
Yeah.
It's a little mosquito.
Correct.
Okay,
so like if you're getting a lot of bites, then you might want to get up and move. But one bite, you just hit where you felt the bite and you move on. So that's what a pet peeve to me is. So here is a pet peeve is a particular thing that bugs you every time. If your pet peeve is how people misuse words, you are in the right place. A pet peeve is an annoyance, and a pet peeve is an annoyance that's nurtured like a pet. So it's like you have some people out there who is like your name. Let's say your name was okay, got it. I got it. So Ali has a friend. She's a guest on our show. Her name is Tani Belafonte, right? But her name is spelled Toni. People who have that name Toni call themselves Tony. So Tani could have a pet peeve where she says, my name is Tani. And a person is looking at her name and is like, your name is Tony. You get it? So she's gonna always correct you because it's annoying. If she wants to be called Tani and you're calling her Tony, her pet peeve is people who mispronounce my name. It bugs me.
Got it.
And every time you do it, I'm gonna check you on it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's not enough to break up a relationship.
Done a relationship, right?
But if you're violating enough of my pet peeves, so a couple of them, a bunch of them, then we could, because we're gonna be arguing all the time. If you keep putting sugar in the rice, and every time you're cooking rice, I'm like arguing with you because you keep putting sugar in the rice, then you calling me Tony when it's Tani, then you leaving your socks on the floor. Then you understand? So it's like all these little pet peeves, put them together equals a snowball, and then that could end the relationship. But just violation of one pet peeve, generally speaking, wouldn't be enough to end the relationship.
The deal breaker.
Correct. Okay. So Mr.
Ali,
Baba,
you agree? I was about to ask if you agree.
Yep.
Got it. So what's a pet peeve you have, Mr. Baba?
Oh God, should we start by the strongest or the weakest?
Ooh,
Dang.
I have never categorized mine. So let's do your strongest pet peeve.
Damn, strongest. Woo! I would say my strongest pet peeve, and I don't like. First, and let me just pre-warn this. I don't know if this is a unwritten rule, like something you're just supposed to know. All of these, everything that everybody's saying, like if it's a universal rule or if it's just in my family, I'm unsure. But number one would have to be bad breath. As a pet peeve of mine. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, you said the what they call those dragon breaths?
Oh my God. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mouth.
Gotcha,
but sometimes it's not even, it's people not brushing their tongue. That's why bring the bad breath in the tongue. People that brush their teeth, but them not brush their tongue. If a tongue white, don't talk to me. That's a different thing. If me looking at your mouth and me see your tongue white, I'm not gonna speak to you. I'm standing far away because I know your mouth stinks. There's no question about it.
Thank God for N95s.
Smoking cigarettes.
But what about those people who don't want to wear masks? What about people who don't want to wear masks?
Then you have to smell the bad breath.
Well, I'll tell you what, that is one thing I thank God for COVID for, because I never.
That's true.
Yeah. That's.
I remember somebody posting and said, "My God, nobody could tell me say some breath stink. Me smell about my own breath through the mask. Shock me up.
God.
Shock me."
Oh God.
When your own breath shock you, you feel no say it stink.
Oh, that is funny. I guess.
Saying shock up, no friend.
But I guess you don't realize when your own breath stinks too.
What happened, Baba?
I said sometimes it seems as though people don't realize when their own breath stinks.
Cause they're used to it, just like stink arm. Your body get used to the stink smell.
Frozenness?
Yeah.
What about you, Rochelle? What's the pet peeve that you have?
Where do I start? I hate rotten teeth. If you have rotten teeth, don't speak to me.
Denied.
You have to be determined to have rotten teeth.
Does that include missing teeth or no?
Oh my God, why your teeth missing? Oh my God, that's another one. Especially if it's like...
Okay, so that's two. That's not one. Okay.
Especially if it is like one of those vital teeth at the front. You understand? If it's like one in the back, it's not too bad. But if it's one in the front, oh my God, what are we doing? Don't even start a conversation. Don't just go by yourself.
Yo, you elites
around here. Oh my gosh. All right. All right. Rotten teeth. Why you know everybody got dental insurance, yo? Come on, yo. I gotta leave some latitude. Dentist expensive, you know. Dentist expensive. So
Yeah.
what's a pet peeve I have? Damn it, I don't know. Um what's up? I think rude people. I think people who are rude are annoying to me because
Yes.
um you don't have to be rude, and I feel like the world that we live in today could do with some kindness. So um that's a pet peeve I have. Rude people.
Yes. Especially children or adults. Which one is worse?
Well, the adult is worse because it's like
You're
you
supposed to know
didn't get
better.
it. Yeah, you didn't get it as a kid, and now you're an adult and you're doing stuff you should have known not to do from you were a kid. So the adults
Spoiled,
are worse.
spoiled children become spoiled adults.
That is, and the world is full of a lot of those right now.
Mm,
What's another
yes.
one of yours?
Oh God. This is one that when I was young, my aunt embarrassed me at the table, and she caught me with 2 and 1 when the first time I sat around a table with her. And I don't know if this is a rule because people tell me sometimes when I hear it now, I tell people like, yo, that's annoying. And they like, nah, there's nothing wrong with this. I do it all the time. And that is eating at home or at a restaurant with somebody and the fork and knife or spoon hitting the plate. And number 2, chewing with your mouth open and hearing a chopping sound. Those 2 things, oh my God. I have disco ear. I don't know if y'all know what that is.
No, what is that?
But I started DJing when I was like 17 and I played a couple of parties before I fell in love. And disco ear is when you listen to music too loud, your ears become super sensitive to noise. So the sound of somebody chewing with their mouth open or the plate hitting the fork literally drives pain into my skull.
Gotcha.
How y'all feel about that?
The chewing with your mouth open is annoying, I must say.
I don't like it either. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
I don't know that. I mean, I couldn't deal with that like regular because that mouth clapping all the time, and I don't know how you don't have food falling out of your mouth, man. It's like, and then a lot of times those people who chew with their mouth open want to talk while they eating.
Right.
I don't know that I have strong feelings towards it, but it is definitely not polite.
But the knife and the fork hitting the plate, that doesn't bother you guys?
I mean, it gotta be real obtrusive to bother me. I don't know about Rochelle.
For me, it's if it's constantly, yes. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? But if it's like a one-time thing, then no, not really. But every time, nah. Okay, are
Every
you 2 years
time.
old?
Every time.
Nah. Mm-mm.
They
We
got
have
a
to go.
nice big
Mm-mm.
juicy steak to cut. And all you hear is
Oh, that
No,
is
well,
funny.
you don't need to eat steak. Then you need to go eat piece of,
But if the
mashed
knife is
potato or something.
if the
ask for the
knife is
plastic fork.
but if the knife is hitting the plate, they have already cut through the steak. So why are they
So
still
what is the
cutting?
problem?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they gotta cut the whole piece, they could start and cut
Oh,
off.
you have to cut up in a smaller pieces.
Yeah,
Got
right.
it.
Yeah, sometimes. What about you,
But
Rochelle?
that's
Yeah,
that's
go
not
on.
really a pet peeve, but it's annoying. You understand? That's not a pet peeve for me. Pet peeve is when you
Okay.
slur the, you drink soup or you drink the water. Go away. Why?
Yo,
Why are
yeah,
we doing
yeah,
this?
nyam. Fire.
Oh
No, no, no.
my
I say
lord.
episode. I say episode. I say
Oh
episode. I say episode. If you don't sound so, you no good. If you don't sound to Ali, you no good. You no good.
That's funny. That's
Yeah,
funny.
I
If
swear
you don't
it's
sound so,
like
something not happen.
it's
Something
a
not connect where
magnet.
we need to connect. You
Okay.
understand?
There's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
magnet going on around here. I see what y'all doing here. I see what y'all are doing. So you
What
say
are we doing?
slurping,
Converting
slurp?
you? We're
Nah,
converting you. What we
no,
do? What are we
no, no,
doing?
no, no, no,
Okay,
no,
all
no,
right,
no,
all
no.
right.
So slurping the, slurping slurping the soup or tea. That's the pet peeve, right?
Yeah, me can't take it.
Gotcha. So what's a pet peeve I have? Damn, I don't even like things don't bother me that much. One thing I want to ask though. So I'm in the urinal, right? And people have a pet peeve about farting, right? Like farting in public. So I'm in the urinal. I'm a cut one. Do people have a right to be vexed with me for cutting a fart in the urinal? Hello.
I feel like whatever happens
Yes,
in
that
the
would make
urinal
me
should stay in the urinal.
that
No,
would
I
make me
feel like whatever
completely
happens
laugh.
in the urinal, it will make me laugh, but that's not a pet peeve. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna bust out. But that's not a pet peeve. You
I
gotta do
mean,
what you gotta do.
the good thing is that you'll never see these people again.
Because
Right?
I'm like, you're in the bathroom. Like, where should you let out bodily excrement? Is in the bathroom. So if you're in the bathroom, sometime, somebody in there taking a dump, you got to walk in and, well, thank God for me, N95. I haven't been smelling much. But, it's the bathroom. So that's, that's one thing I was concerned about. It's like, yo, I hope nobody not send up to me when my day I bust my leak and cut one. You know what I mean?
Denied.
Pet peeve I have. Here's a pet peeve I have. So when you're driving down the road and there's a guy driving on the side, right? Let's say there's a lot of traffic and he's driving on the shoulder. The guy who moves over to get in his way, that dude annoys the crap out of me. That dude annoys the crap out of me. And here's the pet peeve. People who trying to tell me what to do, you ain't my mama, you ain't my daddy, mind your goddamn business. One day I'm driving home with my son, and in order to get to my house, you have to go down a hill and then up a hill and then turn into my street. So I'm driving, listening to music, having fun with my son in the car. And I'm starting to go down the hill. And, it's downhill. You don't have to brake. You just let the car roll. Or you don't have to gas. You let the car roll. So I'm driving and I get behind a guy in a BMW. And I guess he didn't like how close I got to him. He jams on his brake.
Yeah.
So I obviously have to jam on my brake. So he's in front of me. He turns into my block. I turn into my block. He's driving in front of me. I pull into my driveway. He goes around, comes back, grills me, and drives off.
Cross, hangry, miserable.
So I jump back in my car, drive his ass down, and I'm like, "What's your problem?" He goes, "Oh, I just wanted to see who was speeding behind me." I said, first of all, you should try not stalking people at their house. That's the first thing. Second thing, mind your goddamn business. Why are you concerned about what am I doing behind you? I didn't touch your car and you jammed your brake on a hill. So people trying to tell people what to do, that's a pet peeve of mine. Like, Don't tell me what to do, yo. Mind your goddamn business. You're an adult. I'm an adult. You don't pay none of my bills. I don't pay none of your bills. Mind your business.
You're not my creator. I'm not your creator.
Yeah, man. That like that right there, man. I'm driving down the road now. I be gunning it a lot. People, but like in their car, fanning me down. Slow down. Like they're doing the slow down thing with their hands. I'm like, yo, shut up and get out of my way. That's my pet peeve. Sorry.
No. I love that. You experience that a lot. Keeping it in the same vein of the streets, I'm going to say my next one is the damn police in Black and brown communities hiding. The damn police on the highways hiding. I hate, stop trying to set people up and get a life.
Yo,
Get
bro,
a life.
You know they're not only hiding in Black and brown communities, right? That's like a police tactic. They do it everywhere.
In the subway?
They do it everywhere. Whether it's an affluent community or a Black and brown community, they hide to catch people everywhere.
Yes.
So
That's
instead of
whack.
Black and brown. Well,
No, but they do it. They do it a lot in like 170 in the Bronx, where I take the train a lot. I see
people
it
jump
there
in the
more.
turnstile.
Yeah, but then you go to 81st and you don't see it over there. You know what I mean? In the
They
Upper
jump
West
the
Side.
turnstile a lot over there.
I'm sure them. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Caucasian people I see jumping turnstiles like crazy.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the highway, like, why y'all gotta hide, yo? Disgusting. Y'all disgust me. Stop hiding. Tell people, show people that you there instead of hiding.
Yeah, it definitely is not a safety thing if they're hiding. It's a money making thing to catch people.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
Rochelle?
I agree 100%. You know, like, it's not about safety. It's not to protect you. No, it's just to get some tickets to meet the quota for the month.
Big facts. What's another one of yours, Rochelle?
Yeah. So when a guy don't keep it 100%, right? And I'm not somebody, I don't go out and order lobster tail and steak and whatever. I go out, I don't know your pocket. I make sure I have my money to cover my food. But at the same time, don't wait until at the end of the night you're going to be like, oh, can we split the bill? No. If it's a first date, I believe the guy should pay the bill. That's a pet peeve of mine. If at the end of the night, is oh, make us split it? No, we're not splitting nothing. Why didn't you tell me this when I'm at my house? I cook. I could cook my own food and split it all by myself. Get
Right.
Don't invite me out of my house and my house full of food for go sit down and go eat food but not even good. And then you must split that bill with you? No, honey.
What you doing? What are you doing? You ordering the cheapest thing or you ordering the most expensive thing?
Yeah, like I don't be ordering, as I said, I don't be ordering the most expensive thing on the menu anyway. Like I'm not one of them girls. Like I'm not, as I said, I'm not dying for hunger. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like this is my last meal. I definitely ate before I went out. So I'm gonna order something light. So if you don't have no money, or just keep it 100. Like yo, I don't have no money. All right, I could go to the park. Let's walk. You know what I'm saying? But don't come over here acting like you're big and you're this or you're that, and then you have no money. Like, sir, I don't have the time. Yeah.
Dre, you ever been guilty of that?
Nah, dude. I don't ask people out if I don't have money. So
good job.
Yeah, that's not a Dre thing, brother.
I think I've only had one girl offer to pay for the first date in my whole life.
Better than me.
Lucky you. You had a girl to pay for.
No, I mean once. I'm saying once.
Some guys never had that.
That's what we're saying. Like,
yeah.
She like your man. She didn't like you for true.
Yo, that's the type of stuff that make you stay in my life forever.
Wow.
Ali, stop it.
Rochelle, in the same vein of dating and relationships, a pet peeve of mine is if you are my woman, don't be all up in on me friend face.
Lose.
Don't be all up laughing and giggling with me brother.
Lose.
Don't be talking to my friend more than I talk to my friend.
Lose.
Don't be staring up in them eyes and laughing and
Lose.
Yeah. That's not a pet peeve, Bridget. That's a problem. That's not even a pet peeve.
Yo, Mayu, that make me go off that grinds my gears.
Nice.
But you know
yeah,
what?
so
I agree. Like I agree that I think that goes both ways. And that's not a pet peeve. That would just be like disrespectful. Like, why are
that's
you
a
calling my
problem.
friend more than I speak to my friend? You know what I'm
No,
saying?
not even
Why are you all
calling,
up
but
in my
just in
friend?
the same room. Just in the same room.
I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. Like, stop.
Wait,
And
in the
you know,
same room? What you mean?
No,
Explain.
like
Elaborate, my brother. Elaborate.
you invite your friend over,
Uh-huh.
and your girl is laughing and talking to him more than you talking to him. Or Rochelle
Why you not
invites.
talking to him? You invited him over.
Yeah, but say I'm a person that says 200 words in a day, and my girl is a person that says 400 words in a day.
Uh-huh.
You understand what I'm saying? So I may sometimes just like to hang out with my friend, and we not necessarily
in silence.
Talking. Sometimes, yes, sometimes, but that's not my point. My point is,
well, no, that one ain't make no sense, bro. But this one don't make any sense.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, say I don't talk as much as my girl. You understand?
Yeah.
But my girl all of a sudden is like asking them questions that if it was just us two sitting there, would have never gotten asked.
Elaborate, brother. Elaborate.
No, just anything like, yo, so how's the job coming? You know what I'm saying? Like, just anything. I don't even.
So you don't want your girlfriend to talk to your friend?
Not really. No. My friends are
my friends.
Why is that? My friends are my friends.
Do you trust? Do you trust your friends? Do you trust your friends?
Yes.
Do you trust your
girlfriend? Yes.
That was my next question. So
what's the problem? What's the problem?
Yeah.
It's just
like I don't mind them talking, but just not more than me.
Here's an extended version of this. I'm so happy you guys made me remember. Don't go following my woman on social media unless you knew her before me.
What?
If you met her through me, you don't need to know what her Insta stories look like. You don't need to know what she tweet about. You don't need to know what her mother look like. You are my friend.
Yo, you wallet, bro. You wallet.
That's a pet peeve.
I'm gonna go follow your girl. I'm gonna go follow your girl on Twitter and Instagram.
Dre is a chronic girl woman follower. Dre love friend up married woman.
Yo, listen, man.
Here's the number one.
So how you gonna have a problem?
Here's the number one thing that I've noticed.
Yeah.
Guy and girl is broken up.
Your friend coming.
Friend is still following the girl. And now guy and girl aren't talking, but the friend and girl may interact. Guy who's broken up with girl has to question and say, I wonder if they still talk.
So what? Y'all ain't together no more.
Nah, you could do that. Listen,
caring who she's talking to.
You could do that if you my associate. If we friends, and I call friends like blood type stuff, you know. If we friends, I don't call too many people friends, but if we friends, I shouldn't even have to ask you.
So the dude who she work with, you don't mind him following her social media?
No.
But you mind
If
your
she-
friend following
If she
her social media.
gave him her social media, yeah, I would.
You ain't gotta give nobody nothing. If I have your number or you just I guess she would have to tell you what I am.
Rochelle,
that is funny.
what's your thoughts, Rochelle? Can your man
Okay,
follow
so
your,
as
your
I
best
said-
friend, your Tracy? Can your man follow Tracy on Instagram or Facebook?
To me, it doesn't matter. Because what will be, we will like each other and we follow each other with some ulterior motive. Whether or not it's on social media, we go follow each other in a real life. Like, it's inevitable, right? Like, to me, it is what it is. If I trust my friend and I trust my partner, then I don't care. But if somebody shady in between, then it's going to happen regardless. Whether or not they're following each other on social media, whether they're interacting, if they want to be, you know what I'm saying, shady, they're going to do what they need to do, regardless. So me
I'm not going to
telling them
speed
not
up
to
that.
do
I'm
it,
not going to speed up the process by being a super nice person.
and say, "I'm going to speed up the process. Let them do what they want to do."
Bro,
Yeah,
listen
to me,
man.
it's either here, but I just don't want you to be talking or going out or no. I'm not appreciating of that.
Yeah,
No.
going out, that's different. But if
Nah,
I invite Ali over,
Yeah,
you can't. I'm not gonna be like, yo, why you talking to Ali, yo? Like he's here. It's actually polite as
I
a
brought
host.
him over too. So Jay's here.
No, remember, I said it's not about the talking. It is don't say more words to my friend than I do. And the same is vice versa. My friends is not your friends, and your friends is not my friends.
Who's counting? So like you sitting there saying, yo, babe, that's 10 right there. Like who's count? Anyway, whatever.
I remember my boy was missing and his girl called me, and it was just the most confusing thing ever. I'm like, yo, why is she calling me?
You his boy. Who's she supposed to call?
Nah, no, I don't need
Who's
my
she
girl
supposed to call?
She better call Ghostbusters. Don't call me. Don't call me,
Not
yo. As a man, he should know that his woman shouldn't be calling around for him. That's sloppy.
I see. So one pet peeve I have is rude kids. Y'all know I'm a fan.
Ray, you said that already.
I did.
No.
You said rude people in the beginning, and I said
that's adults.
Okay.
Well, okay, fine. So I said, but kids,
both,
man.
You said both, yeah.
Dude, that boil my bubble, my blood.
Yeah,
like
me too.
Like literally, I have to restrain myself from shutting a box. like I had a client in my car one time, and her kid was wilding out, and dude said, "Shut up, mom." Yo, Ali, I had to try, and I was successful, thank the good Lord, not to drink this kid. Bro, rude kids, I have no, rude people, look, I can't punch you in the face without fighting you, so I deal with it, but I dislike it. Rude kids, annoys the crap out of me. The crap out of me. So yeah, rude kids is a pet peeve of mine. Sorry if it's.
I agree. I am the same way. I don't like disrespectful, rude kids. I mean, adults, I don't have to deal with you, so that's fine. But kids, no, because if you're rude to me, you're rude to everybody else. So I can give an example. I don't want to call the name, but I'm going to go tell you something. Jamaicans have the saying where your pitney are going to bite off your ears because you never tell them what to do, right? So I know somebody very, very close who the child is violent, like legitimately manipulating everybody, legitimately like
Is it my
tearing
kids?
people. Hmm? What? Your
Is it
kids
my
tearing on your wife
kids?
apart?
Oh, okay.
Your kids tearing on your wife apart? Okay,
No,
good.
no, ma'am.
Um,
No, ma'am.
okay, so it's not you. Okay,
All right.
so this child, I won't say if it's a male or female, this child literally manipulates everybody that it meets. Like it lies to this person about this person carry news, come back here. So I don't want a little girl, my little person. You understand? So no, I don't want old person.
Keep talking. We
It's not
gonna
a,
get the name.
it's not it's not a teenager. I'm talking about like a child. And I'm rude, just disrespectful, just rude. And, I think the parents have a lot to do with that. Because if I see my child going in that way, I'm beating that out. Beat it up. Left
Hold
right.
up.
Dre,
Rochelle,
Dre,
you're doing
Dre,
what?
hold on, hold on. Me know you gonna come to me now. 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 Listen, I don't believe in hitting a child. I don't. Like, that's the last. But if everything you're doing and nothing, that child isn't bending or nothing, then nothing. We have to do something. We have to do something. We have to do something. But that child has been getting away with murder, literally, from a long time. And because of that, now nobody can talk to the child. Nobody can talk to the child. Nobody can talk to that child. Right? So for me, a rude child, no, I don't want to deal with them. I'm good. Both of my kids be respectful. If they're disrespectful, y'all need to tell me. Okay? So it's going to be a problem. Okay.
Well, there
Not
was
hitting
that
them.
one time at band camp. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know, my child, because my kids don't go camp. Then too traumatized. Yeah.
Mr.
Ali,
Barber.
what about you? Mm-hmm.
Yo, to piggyback off of what you were saying, but not really piggyback, there is a style of parenting done by mostly Caucasian people, which is
Oh, Lord.
can be dubbed as the grower CEO version
Mercy.
of parenting, where if you really don't tell your kids what to do and you give them freedom, then they'll be more like a boss when they get older. And I'm not knocking it, and I'm not,
Ali.
and I love it.
Ali.
But that's what you may be experiencing, Dre,
Ali.
when you saw that kid.
Ali.
Yo,
Can I ask you a question?
for sure. For sure.
Okay. How many people on the planet?
About 8 billion, 7 billion.
How many CEOs on the planet?
Oh, man, a small fraction of that.
Okay. So that parenting style ain't working, is it?
Funny.
Oh my gosh. My next pet peeve is the damn unfriendly, unprofessional attitude you get in the damn Jamaican restaurants.
Preach. Preach.
I go in
Yeah.
this restaurant Friday to go buy food. I ordered jerk chicken, rice and peas. Ali, you done know that's what I'm gonna order.
Right.
I tell the woman jerk sauce on the food. The woman goes and serves my food and put brown stew chicken gravy on my rice.
Wicked.
Now the
Yeesh.
woman don't tell me she don't have jerk seasoning, jerk sauce.
Right.
She just
What she want.
arbitrary. And now if she had told me, right? If she had told me, hey, we don't have any jerk sauce, I would have told her put some goat gravy on the rice. She don't say nothing to me and come back with brown stew gravy on my rice. I'm like, yo, you is a jackass or what? Something wrong with your mouth, Kai. Nothing wrong with your mouth when it's time to be rude to me with your attitude. Like you're a business owner. You should be happy doing the business that you own. That's why you opened the business, because you wanted to do it.
Yep.
Why in the hell these people always got an attitude? Tell me, please, somebody, help me. Call me now.
Call me now.
Because the kitchen is hot. The kitchen is hot.
Then don't open a restaurant. You never think the kitchen was going hot in the summertime when you open a restaurant? You never think that far ahead?
Yeah. Yeah, that's universal most of the time. I don't know why.
Yo, bro. That irks me. Because it's like, I'm Jamaican, right? And I know I'm not rude. I don't have attitude issues. Like I'm coming to give you money. What the hell is your problem? You don't want my money? Oh,
to be honest, you know the ones that give them most attitude and food are always good. Me know for the attitude make your food taste good. It's like going into a very clean Chinese restaurant. The food is trash. If you make sure you look at the pan and all them look at something there, make your food taste good.
Yep.
So I get it, Dre. It is a big pet peeve of mine. Another pet peeve of mine when you come to Jamaican restaurant, you are the only person in the restaurant. There are 3 servers behind the counter. And it still take you half an hour to get 1 plate of food. Why?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Why? Try them a talk and them have to remember things and then one take up a plate and then put it back down because them have to go finish a conversation. The chef come out and show you all of him food and see your plate and then have to take it up. Like, why?
Yeah, I'm gonna have restaurant owners not wanting to play the Wagwan podcast in the restaurant.
Me not care because of the truth. Them need to fire them workers then get 2 Mexican people come work in their place, make the place run efficient.
Wow.
You know me, the Mexican people them share the food, make it things run efficient. Efficiency with the talk about. Oh, I don't care. My back is broad.
Mr. Baba. Mr. Baba.
I heard that. Yo, I would say I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. I apologize in advance to all women. But a pet peeve of mine, and this is for all of my brothers. A woman asking where's the relationship going.
Why is it a pet peeve? Why you don't tell her where it is going? Why she have to ask you?
And rushing a rushing a timeline to the point where you don't even start to like her anymore.
Hold on, the man. Hold on. Make we talk about this now. Back it up.
I apologize. Listen, I already apologized. I'm sorry.
No, hold on, the man. Make we talk about it. Let me talk about it. Hold on. So after 3 years, and she said, where this I go? Are you going to talk about my vex? Why they ask me where to go? Why? Why is it that men cannot just come straight?
Why as a woman would you not just be like, yo, I need to have kids and I need to get married soon and I would love to do that with you. But instead, they take a different route of, yo, I want you to lead. Why are you not leading? When are you going to start leading? Tell me that you want to lead me. And it's like, yo, just take
that is generalization though, Ali. That's generalization. Not everybody is going to say that. And everybody is different. You need to know your partner.
I'm not saying those in those exact words, but I'm saying like they asking, yo, where's this going? Like, when are we getting married? When did you say we was getting married? Come on, it's been so, and it's like, yo. You gonna be with me and be happy with me, or you gonna be complaining about something in the future?
All right. So, couple things that I just have to interject and say. I think a lot of times men pussyfoot around the conversation when it comes to any form of intimacy, any form of let's take it a bit further. Men just want toys to play with, and they think women are the toys to be played with, right? Now, when I speak to somebody, if I'm talking to a man, I am being very forthright with myself. I'm going to tell you, like, listen, I want to be married. I want to have kids. I want the house and I want the white picket fence. Are you about that life? If the man say no, him not feel like he want married, bye. Some women, on the other hand, and I'm speaking for my sisters, right? Some of us as women think that when the man says that initially, when we give him the good up, he's gonna change his mind.
Yes.
Sisters,
Don't
I'm gonna just
change
put it out there.
nobody.
No, that doesn't change nobody's mind. A child doesn't change a man's mind. You moving in definitely does not change his mind. And you they do all of the wifey things them, definitely, absolutely, guarantee, cementing, now gonna change your mind.
Picnic now, old
So
man again.
a lot of us as women, we are very delusional because we think when the man say he doesn't want kids or he doesn't want anything serious or he doesn't want marriage, we think, oh, you're joking, and after 5 years he will change his mind. I knew a guy that was with a woman. He's still with her to this day. I think they're together now for 21 years. And when I asked him, I think it was 16 or 17 years of knowing this woman. And they've been together. They have children together. They have cars, houses together. I said to him, are you going to get married to her now? You know what the idiot looked at me and say? He doesn't know if she is the one. Now, listen to me. If after 16 years and children and cars and houses, and you don't know if she's the one, you need to let that woman go. And you need to tell her that she needs to go on.
Why? So here's the deal. So let's use that same scenario, right? So this guy obviously have commitment issues, right? So he doesn't want to get married. But they've been together, I'm assuming in a monogamous relationship, for 15 years. That's the equivalent to them being a married couple. Why you want to mash up the people them dolly house?
That's not no dolly house. That sounds like a dolly house. That sounds like a hell house to me.
Why is that hell? Are you serious? Why is that hell?
I want to be with a man for 16 years and he's not married to me? Now I'm like kicking him out of the bed every night. Every morning he go wake up being up.
What is what's the difference?
Every morning he wake up and go, you know why in the panic ground. Every morning he wake up and you know why ribs are hurt him.
Wait. So look. For 16 years they've lived together in the same house. For 16 years they have acted like a couple. For 16 years, since the 16 years, they've had children, but they're not married. For 16 years, they've been married. 16 years, they've lived together in the same house. 16 years, they have acted like a couple. 16 years, they've had a child or two. The two of them is the same thing. One's married and one's not. What's the difference? The same exact thing is happening in both instances. Only thing, in one you're wearing a ring, the other you're not wearing a ring. The same thing is happening.
And that's why they're never going to get married, because the same thing is happening. That's why women stop giving out the milk and the people them don't buy the cow. Don't do it.
But you said you're not buying no something in puss in a bag. He
Yes,
said that.
yes. So you're up
So
to yes,
how
sir.
can you
Me
not
never
be
say.
puss in a bag
Hold
if you're
on.
not
Let me
giving
defend
it away?
myself. Let me
Please.
defend myself. Hold on.
Put
Let me
on your
defend myself. Me
Esquire.
say me
Put
now
on
back.
the
Hold on.
Esquire.
I said I am not buying no puss in a bag. That don't mean so
Yes.
you have to give away the whole of the milk. You can't get a
What?
little taste of the milk and that means
A
you're going to make him
little
drink coffee World
taste.
Cup. But go let.
A little taste.
There's a
You're
difference.
funny. You're funny.
There's a
So
difference.
you're gonna give a guy a taste, and the next time he come back for your taste, you're gonna say, "What? Put a ring on it."
Yes, straight up. You want keep?
Okay.
Do you hold on? If you like, just like how you do a test ride for the car. Do you like the car? Okay. Are
Yes,
you
but
gonna
I need
commit
another test
and
drive.
buy the car? There's a difference. You have to do the little test drive
I need
first.
another one. I need another one.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying work.
I
When
don't
you how much
remember
time
how
they
the
really go make you?
suspension.
You have to go to no sir. When you come at the dealership, you have to make sure you look for the car where you want. Then make sure that you're qualified, that you are approved. Because if you don't qualify and approved, you cannot test drive. Some man not even they not even have approval for nothing. They not have approval for all Metro card, and they want the test drive Lexus. What kind of auto than is this? That's not how nothing works.
Why you say?
Nothing work like that.
Test drive Lexus.
Yeah?
Well, said them
And
are
not
no
even
good up,
approved
good
for
up
Metro
man,
card.
and them one good up
Okay.
woman.
Mm-hmm. No, sir.
Mr. Baba, did you say a pet peeve?
Why Mr. Baba so quiet?
Well, you done toast the man.
You're funny.
Wait, no, he just did. It's your turn, Russia.
Oh, me talk so much. Me take my time up.
Oh, all right. So let me go then. So back to the restaurant thing. A pet peeve of mine is when you wait online for a long time for your food, like Rochelle said, and the food whack, and the food is whack. I'm like,
want back
yo,
my money.
why the hell you got a restaurant? Why in the entire hell you got a restaurant? Because you can't cook. If I'm hungry and your food still whack, you should not be cooking. You are selling
Not if you're
stomach
hungry.
viruses.
Not if you're hungry.
You're selling stomach viruses. Because if your food still doesn't taste great when I is hungry, when I'm just peckish, what is it going to taste like? No. I can't. Like, I literally get annoyed. Okay, if anybody know me knows I hate to spend money. Now, after, look, I will, Ali, let me peel another layer of this onion for you. Because I hate to waste money, I go to restaurants and order my jerk chicken because I know jerk chicken is supposed to taste good. I don't go and try. I'm not one of those that try things at restaurants. You see me? So when I go and I order my food and the food is rubbish, I am I am annoyed. I am very, very, very annoyed because one, I don't eat garbage food. And two, now I just wasted my money. So that is a huge pet peeve of mine. So after I've endured your attitude, your food is garbage. Why do you own a restaurant? Why?
That's true. I agree. That's a pet peeve of mine too. And yeah, this I want to expect. I want to talk about restaurant. The one is another pet peeve. The biggest pet peeve are those inconsistent restaurants where if you go up on Tuesday the food not good, but if you go up on Thursday the food good. And I don't like. I hate that. I love consistency in life, in everything. So if me want to go to a restaurant Wednesday morning, it's supposed to taste the same way it tastes Thursday night, Saturday evening. I don't like when you go different times. You know when the chef gone on vacation. There's one particular restaurant in the Bronx. Anytime the chef leave, the restaurant is empty because it's trash. I don't know who around there to cook. And once the chef come back, may I tell you, yeah, we don't like that. We don't like that. The chef supposed to can go on vacation and people still pick up the quality. I know what the chef, you just watch the chef, the man. Watch what the chef do and just do it. That's it. Write it down.
So here I have a little insight on that, right? I had a guy I knew had a food truck, which restaurants go through a similar thing. So again, it's not the person that cooks well owns restaurants. It's the person that can afford to open a restaurant that owns the restaurant.
That is
right?
true.
Now, they hire a chef, and the chef says, "Hey, I'll come and work for you for $1,500 a week," right? And the chef looks, or whatever, let's say $1,500 a week. I don't know what chefs get paid. I'm just throwing a number out there. The chef is cooking. People taste the food. The lines are crazy long, right? The chef just hears the registers going ching, 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 ching from the time the restaurant opens till the time the restaurant closes. And the chef is saying, wait a minute. They sell $10 a plate. And from the time I open till the time we close, they're selling on average a plate a minute, right? So that's a whole lot of money. So the chef looks at it and says, okay, I need some more money because it's because of me you selling all this food, right? And the owner is like, yo, you told me you wanted $1,500. I paid you $1,500. You can't, if I give you more now, next month you're going to want more again. So he's like, no, $1,500 you said you wanted, I'm going to give you $1,500. So the chef said, look, either you give me more or I'm leaving. And the restaurant owner is like, well, bye. The chef leaves. And so Rochelle comes in and the food is whack. Right? So now that restaurant owner now have to go and get another chef. Right? And so that is, I find, I got to understand that is why sometimes the quality of the food in restaurants is, so sporadic.
Yeah, said I understand the workings, but at the same time, I can't bother with it. That's a pet peeve.
You're lucky that you can tell. If I go there and your food is whack once, I never go back. You're lucky.
No, man, because if you go all the time and the food is a certain quality, right? Then you know what the quality is. So that's why.
I see.
Yeah. So unlike the first time you go and you walk, it's like you have a relationship with the restaurant. So you realize that when you go one certain time, if food just going over here. So. Mm-hmm.
I got you. Baba.
This is a esoteric one. Not many people know about this. But I completely despise, especially when my woman or my daughter uses the word can't.
Lose.
Don't tell me you can't do something.
Lose.
The universe doesn't understand can't.
Lose.
And you're about 2 minutes away from proving to me that you can do it.
That's powerful. I like that one.
I agree with you. Like even my students, Miss McCann, no. That's a curse word in my class.
Yes.
We don't say that. We don't say no.
Yes.
In my class, do the word. No, who are you talking to? What is that? No, we don't do that.
Yes.
So I agree with you, Ali. Especially for a minority, we definitely need to make sure that's not even in the vocabulary of our kids.
Listen.
I can't.
The Wright brothers heard you can't fly probably a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You can't fly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they even proved that wrong.
Right.
One pet peeve I have is chicks acting like divas. I don't care how hot you are. It does not business how hot you are. If you got that diva mentality, Yeah,
Goodbye.
you. Yeah, tata, au revoir, toodaloo, goodbye. Yeah, I don't like. Look, you could be, yeah, and I hate to get this elementary, but you could be a 5, but you carry yourself with dignity and elegance. In my book, that brings you up to a 8. I'm
Right.
never dating a 10, so that brings you up to a 8, and an 8 is pretty damn good. So yeah, and like and the crazy thing is, all the chicks I knew who were divas, I think one of them are married, and I don't know how. Me and I ain't friends, so I don't know how the relationship is. But all the other divas are now in their mid 40s and still single. I'm like,
Mercy.
so all of this show you got going on, you can't tell that it's not working. You need to try something else. All
What's
the
a
humble
diva?
chicks.
What's a diva?
I mean,
Describe a diva.
I can't. I really don't kind of want to put it into words, but everybody know what it like. The chicks who act like they are God's gift on this earth to men.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you need to be happy and lucky that you're with me, and is not afraid to say that. Yeah, that chick, I don't want to have nothing to do with. You're a bunch of problems and headaches. And yeah, I can see it down the road. I don't mess with that. Dude, you could be a 10. You could have everything that I want in a woman. You have that attitude, you're now a 5.
Target neutralized.
Yeah. And
Mm-mm.
I don't want to waste my time. Sorry. So yeah, diva chicks. Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
I like a diva. I like to bring her into reality.
Perfect.
How?
You just bring them into reality that they're not always gonna have those looks.
Good luck. Good luck.
That comes into my next pet peeve, actually. And people say this is stupid. They say this is unable to happen. But a black chick who acts white and doesn't understand the black plight. And even
Vice versa.
a male
Mm-hmm.
too. A male who acts Caucasian, that is like, yo, we have, some of us could turn it off and turn it off, but then there's some people that are like, oh my God, I need this new Mario Badescu. And just, ugh. And what is acting white? Let me just describe that. What acting white to me is not like just your tone or saying big words. It is thinking of, like things that your own people do as ghetto. You know what I mean? And only buying Caucasian brands, things of that nature. Just thinking that Caucasian made stuff is better than black stuff at all times. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could all agree that black food is better than Caucasian food. You know what I mean? Nah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm quite
Sure.
on that.
What's Caucasian food?
Damn, I don't even know. That's how hood I am. Cucumbers with tomato, tuna on it, mayonnaise.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good.
What's some other Caucasian meals? Just stuff that, all the memes about how Caucasian don't know how to season their food.
Yeah.
Potato
Another pet.
salad with raisins.
That's funny. Y'all always make fun of that. I never tasted. Well, first off, I don't like potato salad at all. But
Yeah.
but yeah, I never tasted it with raisins. A pet peeve I have is chicks that smoke.
Smoke
That's
what?
Smoking proud. Smoking proud.
anything. I remember I had this Puerto Rican chick one time, and she smoked like a chimney. And Lou, you see, I'm always smiling. I'm always
Smoked what?
cracking jokes.
Smoked what?
Well, I'm sure she smoked everything, but cigarettes mostly. Um, and I swear, when I was done dealing with that girl, my teeth were yellow. I vowed never again. So a girl, yo, bro, a girl could be again. It's on the same level as the divas. A girl could be a 10. If I see you whip out a cigarette, I'm moving, like I'm pivoting, and I'm turned to the left, for sure, for sure.
Real talk.
I'm sorry,
Was it
ladies.
more of how it looked, or was it what it did to your teeth, or was it how
Well,
she smelled?
first off, it is difficult to get the stench of tobacco or weed off of you, especially after you just smoked. I think tobacco smells stink. And I'm not even like men that smoke cigars annoy me.
They
So
put
I'm not
rat
even
poison in that
what, cigars?
cigarettes.
Oh, whatever. So it's like, you know, once you do that, it's just like, you know, it just turns me off, and I just, not like I'm on the market, but even though I'm not on the market, it still is just like, why are you smoking? Why, why you, like, first off, you're a lady. Why are you smoking? So yeah, that's a pet peeve of mine. And
That's funny.
hopefully the pet peeves conversation was entertaining to our listeners today.
Yeah, man. All right.
Guys, thank you for listening, and catch you on the next one.
Yeah, man.
Good night.
All right.
Well, guys, thank you for listening to another episode of the Wagwan podcast.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, we are already on YouTube. If you don't know, now you know for the second time. Please like, subscribe, share our videos, spread the word, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend.
Yes. And if you want us to talk about something that you want to hear about, you could email us at wagwanpodcast@gmail.com. WAHGWAN podcast@gmail.com. We're also on Instagram, and we're on all your other favorite platforms. That's Apple, Google, Spreaker, SoundCloud, whatever you want. We got it. Listen in.